Welcome into the Invicta live YouTube show. Captain Ryan is here, and I get to join
First mate Brian.
Okay, I'll take it. Here's what's great about every watch for the men, every watch for the women tonight. Everything is over 50% off. We have some watches that are over 60% off, so we hope you can stay with us. It's going to be a brief show, probably about 30, 40 minutes the most.
That's great. And the big thing about the YouTube show is we want to see your comments here. I'm going to try to check as we're going during the presentations, but also do a couple hits over at the monitors. So put up some ideas, some questions, and you know what? We're having a big event coming up here, and we'll tell you a little bit more about that in the show here, starting tomorrow night.
Sweet. We're going to start off with the very first watch, 57% off. How's that? It's one of the coolest timepieces that I've been part of, presenting in a while. This looks like it could be a $1,000 timepiece. Oh, and it feels like it too.
Well, it is, and what it is, it's this cushion-shaped design, Brian, and that cushion-shaped design is it's like an old projection TV that you would have in little cabinets with the accordion, open the doors that would open and shut. My grandparents had that. I remember it was right down by carpet level too. So you get that look for this, and it's an expensive look. You're right, in the industry.
God, it feels great. Yeah. Looks great.
And I love the layout on the inside for the dial, slightly domed crystal, and gives you a little bit of a magnification effect. And I like the font that we use for the quarter-hour markers at 12, 3, 6, and also 9. Yeah. And this stems from that Man of War collection we have.
And it's $170 off tonight. And even though we're on YouTube, you can still shop with our numbers that are on our website. This one is 647-038. You can still use Value Pay. We have Value Pay, which means interest-free payments on any timepiece you pick up. And all you have to do is make that first payment, a little bit of sales tax or not, and then shipping and handling, and it's on its way to the address you give us. So give a tour. Now, I know it's not going to be as easy to see because it's black on black when it comes to the strap of the case, but there's a lot of really great detail here.
Well, there's a ton of detail. And this actually you're ordering by the dial color. This one happens to be black. The other option then is white. And so what we have is this beautiful grade A mother of pearl on the inside of the watch here. You'll just see those, depending on how, we have a ton of studio lights in here, but you can just see how you get those orients that just reflect off that beautiful dial on the inside of the watch. We have for the movement then with the different subdials, the ISA 6371. So it's perpetual seconds, 1/10 of a second indicator, and also a 30-minute timer for a chronograph. But what I like is just, like I mentioned, the style of the case that goes along with this. Even the crown protector is it's two different components that actually go over and fold over the crown.
Because
the crown, the crown is actually the weak spot on the watch. And so you can hear that locking mechanism, and everything is tight. And you said, I mean, the watch looks cool, it feels cool, but it's also a watch built with integrity. We're talking about, with this watch, at 300 meters of water resistance, so it's above dive specs even, Brian.
Talk about the strap too, because the strap is nice and contoured. It's not like they just found a silicone strap to throw on there. I mean, design has to be great from start to finish.
Well, that's correct. And so what this is, it's a silicone strap that's built specifically for this watch. You'll see what we have is, this is called a channel system. And if you notice, the edges are raised up just a little bit more on the sides.
Why is that?
So what it does is it gives you that channel on the inside, and it gives you just a little bit more breathability with the watch. So it's just not a flat surface just going around your wrist.
The skin.
So exactly.
So like a channel of air you can get
exactly. And then even with the additional holes here for the buckle, allows that airflow to go through for the watch.
You know, if you've been buying Invicta timepieces over time, it's not a lightweight watch, it's not a super heavy watch. It is that sweet spot when it comes to the weight of the case, and of course the silicone case, the strap makes it really, really soft. The mother of pearl, how did they shave this in such, I mean, I've been at this for 14 years, but I still am amazed.
Well, we do have our dial.
You can get a dial that big.
Yeah, we do have. We have
one piece.
We have our dial factories, and so everything is just precision cut, because when you look at it, it has to fit into the case, and then also just for the date window down at that 4 o'clock position has to be cut perfectly. But then there are 4 additional holes that are just precisely set to line up with the movement underneath, right here at the center canyon pinion for all 3 subdials, and then also right here in the middle of the watch. When we're talking about this mother of pearl, it's about 1 millimeter thin. So it's really not, it's very, it's a durable material, but still, still, it's, you have to still be careful when you're using the mother of pearl as a dial for the watch.
And I also, the buckle on the back is, again, the same colors, the case, quartz movement, super easy. Talk about the warranty.
Yeah, warranty is very simple. We changed this up as of, I'm going to start playing here. There we go. The warranty is really simple. You buy the watch, there's a warranty that's attached to it, and it's a 3-year warranty.
Great.
And we changed it up mid-May. And some people ask questions like, well, I bought a watch before, and I upgraded that 5-year warranty. So it was the middle of May. I think it might have been the 17th or 18th. As long as you got in and you registered that watch for that 5-year warranty, it still holds. We'll still honor that. But then everything else after, there's no registration.
So this is even easier.
It's
This
really
is automatic.
easy. And it goes for reserve and also non-reserve models. We just want to make it as simple. You just hold on to your proof of purchase, which is simply your Evine invoice, and you're good to go.
So your first payment, interest-free on Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, whatever you want to use. And we even have an Evine card. I can share that with you a little bit later. Make one payment of, let's see, $21.67. One-time shipping, little bit of tax, and you're done. And by the way,
dive case.
3-slot dive case, bonus.
Didn't even
Chrome.
realize that.
Yeah, that's why we had it out here, Ryan.
Well, you know what? Every now and then I get so focused on the watch, I do forget about
It's
the dive
only
case.
his second 5 minutes in the industry, this Ryan guy. Yeah, no, it's 3-slot dive case included. Nice bonus.
Is it okay if I just throw maybe a random question at you during the course of the show? Being that this is YouTube? Promise it's not loaded. No?
Sure.
Domestic or import for beer? What do you like? Domestic or import? Or prefer? Or you
Blue
more?
Moon. Blue Moon.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, me.
And please put a slice of orange in there. Put 2 in there.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
You know, I have had that before. It's good. But
What are you?
I just like Budweiser.
That's from where I grew up.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your favorite?
I just
haven't
like
had a
standard Bud and a burger. It's like my favorite meal. Yep, bacon cheeseburger and a Bud. Love it.
God, your girl has got the cheapest date going around. That's seriously Bud and a burger?
Bud and a
I
burger.
would expect you to be like involved with some high end, and certainly not from
and
where I grew
usually
up.
at a dive bar too.
Really?
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have
Okay.
a great dive bar, Gold Nugget.
Yeah. Oh, I've been there
Yeah.
once before. There's one called In Cahoots that I should love to go to. All right.
All right, this
Back to
next
the watch.
piece, Carbon Meteorite, limited edition. There's only 600 of these going around, period. So, and this carbon case, never seen anything like it.
Yeah, this is something different. Actually, we debuted this watch. Justin was a part of Basel, the International Watch
Right.
Fair, back earlier this year in 2017, and we came out with this design of it's the same case design as you saw with the Man of War, but it's done in this carbon case, a carbon and resin that's been all compressed together and then machined out, CNC machine, to give you just this perfect design here of it. Even when it comes to that crown protector that you'll see right here, it's still the same crown protector we just showed on the stainless steel version. So here are the components that make it up. You'll see then there's a block that is made, and then it's just all machined out, that CNC machining. It's been done, and you have then the case. Then you insert the movement and all the other different components, the crystal on the top, the case back in addition to it. And the big thing is, inside of there, it's that Gibeon meteorite dial, and that's a real big deal.
Look at that.
And at a price like this, you have a Swiss movement. This watch is Swiss made, and it falls within the new requirements for a watch to be considered Swiss made. And that'll change here as of January 1st. So this is a big deal. This is a lot of watch. It's by no means the least expensive watch of the show,
No.
but there is so much watch for the dollar.
So I got to ask, what
Yeah.
would a watch with this kind of craftsmanship be elsewhere?
Right. Well, the thing is,
some other
let's
make.
just break down one component. There's
Okay.
been one other company out there, everybody's heard of them, they make nice watches,
Right.
That have used the Gibeon meteorite dial, such as we do, in larger production runs. We did some research a couple of years ago. The dial upgrade alone was $4,000.
And that was an option.
And that was an option to upgrade your dial. But then even when it comes to carbon cases, there are some other companies that are using carbon cases, and out at Basel in Switzerland there, you're talking thousands, if not even more.
So this case, it's all those different pieces of red and black,
All stacked.
sandwiched together.
Yep. Exactly. You can see
Wow.
there. Even check this out too. When
See,
I
my
turn to
dad
the other
used to
side.
have CNC equipment. He used
Oh,
to turn
okay,
stuff.
sure.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was his business. So, or part of his business. So that's wild.
Yeah. So you even see it's even included in the crown protector over
Just
here.
even getting that block ready to be CNC. That's
Robert
nuts.
owns this. Oh yeah, Robert down in Florida. Actually, you'll be seeing Robert on the cruise.
By the way, we've got. Oh, okay. Here we are. There we go. The graphic on the women's Lotus. That's going to be coming up. Or I don't know. We keep switching
go.
underneath. Okay. Yeah, this one is $495, but the good news is We got those 6 interest-free payments. Your choice of credit cards, $83. And you have got quite the timepiece. Now let's talk about the fact that this one, you said it was Swiss made, but then also, let's talk about the movement some more.
So the movement is the Sellita SW200. When it comes to Swiss movements and automatics, it's one of our go-to movements out there. So it's a 26 jewel mechanical automatic. You can wind up the watch via the crown, and when that rotor turns, that thing that says Invicta, when it turns clockwise, it's actually winding up the watch also for you. So this is a lot of watch, cool components, definitely eye-catching, conversational piece.
Yeah.
Probably the most conversational piece we have during the course of the show today.
And for you big collectors, I imagine even if you have some other red Invictas, higher or lower in price, you don't have anything like this.
Yeah.
So,
This is
you know
a gem.
what? We have a 30-day satisfaction guarantee on everything. So if you're not in love with the watch, then you know what? You send it back. It's just that simple. 643-823. 6 value pays, again, $83, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, and we have a no annual fee Evine card. You can ask your customer service rep if you're calling in on the phone number, or you can even check that out on our website. Okay.
All right,
Tell
so
us about the cruise.
Yeah, so we're doing the cruise. We just mentioned Robert V out of Florida. He's an awesome collector. He actually resides down in Florida. He's going to be on the cruise. We would love for you guys to be on the cruise also. You can go to invictacruise.com. We had some amazing parties last year. We're going to do it up even better than last year. Broadcasting live from the ship. We're going to have expos, as you see right here, where we get to see your collection. The Yellow Adrenaline Party. We're handing out dive cases. You can just see all the fun and excitement that's been going on. And I've done a lot of cool things in my life, and this really was one of the top things I've ever done. And we would love the chance to shake your hand, sign your dive case, just get to know you out on the cruise. So we're at 75% booked, but you can book your cruise at invictacruise.com. So
Sweet.
I'm going back over to Brian here, and check out these dive cases. So I'm going to go this way.
Okay. So all you can eat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's included. It's and it's included in the price.
Sure.
All the food. They have a bunch of different food options. Alcohol obviously is extra, but I didn't have enough time to drink last
Do they have
time.
liquor passes that you can buy? So you get
You know what? I didn't have one of those.
Some cruises have those, some don't.
Yeah, there might actually
Okay.
be. That might be an option for you.
So ask. It's worth it if they have it. I would always go for the, you can buy the wine bottles, so many for the time, and use them anywhere, anytime you want. Anyway, how about something for the ladies? This is strictly for the ladies. It's the Lotus Infinity. It's got genuine diamonds, and we've got 3 different choices for you. We've got gold tone in the very center, and then we've got the rose tone in the fewest, and that's...
Actually, this is the rose tone.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, because we've got the color of the strap.
Yep. Gold, rose, silver.
Sweet.
Yep. So
Rose tone is the most limited.
This is an unbelievable deal, Ryan. If you want to get your sweetheart something out there that's just extra special, check something like this out. It's you're getting into that ladies' watch, and women, as we all know, they love options. You have 4 totally different options, 2 different feels with this, and I'll show you how you can just change it out. But I like what it is, what you have on the inside. It's mother of pearl all the way around. The main portion of the dial, or the furthest dial down, that's actually mother of pearl. And with the lotus flower, there are 3 different layers, all individual mother of pearl for each one of those little petals.
And the layers make it look incredibly expensive. If it was just cut out, so it was a flat dimensional,
Correct.
non-dimensional flower, then that would be something. But yeah, you got 4 different looks. So she might feel like you're giving her 4 different gifts. And you're getting genuine leather straps. You're getting genuine Invicta bracelets. Everyone's getting one with theirs. Ryan's got the silver tone. That comes with the red.
Correct.
I
And
like the
little diamond
what do you call it?
accents?
Yep.
Yeah, so we have actually 16 diamond accents that go along both north and south of the case, totaling out 8 on your
channel
side.
set. Nice.
Yep, channel set, so you don't even feel them. They're nice and protected. So what you do is you just rotate this bezel
You are kidding me.
counterclockwise. That's it. And then,
That releases it.
isn't that brilliant in design? And then let's just
Man,
say,
every watch should be that easy.
sorry about that, Kyle. And then all you do, everything just lines up perfectly here and also on the other side. I mean, what easier system could you really have to have this
Have you
work?
guys thought about making more like this?
Yeah.
Like even in some of the men's styles? Because I'll tell you, this is 4 different looks, and it's all fun and games until you have to change them out and they become tedious. This is easy.
This is
This is where-
very easy.
You know, you may even keep one of these straps in your car, another one here. But the fact is, no matter where you're at, you're going into a business meeting, put on the bracelet.
Of course, yep.
And if you're going to go out with your girlfriends, put on the crocodile embossed leather strap. And
Or
if you want a completely different look, maybe for church, then
Or
put
if
on
she's
the
just getting done with work and need to go out for a drink afterwards,
Right.
Just maybe wear the black to go along with the blue dress.
Yeah. So let's talk about each. Let's talk about them individually, so
Sure.
everybody knows exactly what they're getting. We're
Yes.
going to start off here with the gold tone. That has the cobalt blue, genuine leather in the strap, and it's got a nice crocodile embossing to it. So very high-end look, nice and tight. It's like you can make a really sloppy strap.
Right.
But
Well,
these all look very high-end.
all the
then
leather-
you're getting black patent.
Yeah, you have the black patent. It's almost
White
like an
ones.
ostrich.
Yep.
Embossing that's been done, and then a reptilian
So
embossing,
that's
and
the
then the
gold
bracelet.
tone.
Yeah, then we have the rose tone. That's what you see right in the middle. It's all 18 karat rose gold that we've bonded. And you'll notice too, when it comes to the buckles, that you'll see even the buckles also are plated in 18 karat gold, even with the system that integrates just seamlessly into that lug area for the watch. So again, you can just notice the 3 different levels that are a part of this watch here. And with the size of it, it's really that modern ladies size. And the size of it actually is right at that 38 millimeters. So
with
that's
the
an inch and a half.
Yep. So with the rose tone, you're getting the rose tone bracelet, you're getting the black patent strap, the pink leather strap, and the white textured strap. And then, of course, the silver tone, you're getting the black patent, the white textured, and the matte red. Not a glossy red, but the leather ostrich, or I should say crocodile embossed, are all matte, which is kind of...
Yeah, it's a little bit different. And I have
Very on trend.
rarely seen anything like that when it just comes to that genuine leather.
Nice. 643-715. 71% off. Like everything in the show, at least 50% off. This is 71% off. You're saving almost $200 buying that for your girl. So think about it.
Love it.
4 looks, it's like having 4 different watches on. So we've got a lot going on here tonight, but it's a brief show, and we have a very hot friend joining us. You look amazing.
Hi, boys.
How are you doing?
So tell us.
I've never done a YouTube show before.
Oh, really?
No. So thanks for
welcome.
inviting me in.
Oh, our pleasure.
Listen, I do want to share with you right after your Invicta YouTube show, we are going to be introducing you to our Evine After Dark YouTube special. Now, Evine After Dark is a brand new show that will be launching tonight on the air at 1 a.m. Eastern, 12 midnight Central. And what this show is all about is offering for you personal intimacy items that help empower you, that help reignite perhaps the passion in your life, that just give you permission, no matter how old you are, no matter where you're at as far as the body conscious scale goes, to really take time to pamper and love yourself. We will have a Columbia professor who will be joining us, Dr. Sari Locker. Dana Myers is an industry leader when it comes to sex education and fun toys as well. And it's really going to be a completely different way of talking through the concept of television home shopping in a very safe, discreet, and professional way. So I hope you'll join us at 1 a.m. Eastern, 12 Central for the live show, but at 12 midnight Eastern on YouTube, Evine After Dark, subscribe to our channel, and we'll have some fun in a relaxed way. So oh, by the way, our little diamonds, because they are a girl's best friend.
They truly
coming
are.
Up tomorrow night, right?
Big deal
Come on
tomorrow
in
night.
close. Let's show it.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate
close.
it.
Have a great
Tune
show,
in tomorrow.
Kimberly.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. A refresher for everybody. Because that week in school was a long time ago.
I
long
remember
time ago.
it was like 7th grade, and like the kids that had it the first semester or quarter, I mean, it was just like the big buzz.
They
going
couldn't
around the
wait to
school.
tell you on the playground. All right. Well, we're going to go and we're going to jump into gemstones. Mrs. Ryan was like, we were talking about these timepieces before the show, and he's like, women love gemstones. I'm like, really? You think?
Well, yeah,
Like you had to tell me that. Yeah, black spinel, or we have neon apatite, which is kind of rare. I forgot who it was. One of the girls had a whole show with neon apatite.
Oh, very
just
cool.
in the last 2 weeks. And I was here in the studio and I saw the number of people on the phone. So let's start with the apatite watch. We're already there with our cameras. $279. This is 59% off. So every item in the show is 50% off or more. This one's 59% off. So you're saving, ladies and gentlemen, shopping for your ladies. You're saving $410. How sweet is that?
Very cool. And you'll see everything is 4-prong set going around. There are 28 actually individually set neon apatite gemstones.
Big.
Yeah, measuring out at over 3.2 carats all the way around the bezel for this watch. So we came out with the neon apatite back in, I think it was 2013, and we did it in a pro diver. It sold out immediately, and I wish I would have grabbed in one of those watches. But this watch here is at Subaquanoma 1, so it's at 38 millimeter. It's geared a little bit more for her, but if you're a gentleman, you want to get the black spinel or the neon apatite, you do prefer the smaller watches, you can do that. And it's also, if you look on the inside, it's an automatic caliber. So see the second hand, is it moving? It doesn't mean that there's a dead battery. I'm just going to unscrew the crown, and that's all you do. And if you give about 15 different winds or so, just watch what happens to that second hand here in just another couple seconds. It's actually going to deliver power to that movement, and it'll start moving, and there you go. But it's a very clean look on the inside that you'll see for that second hand, or for the dial with the hour, minute, and second hand. Roman numerals, I think, complement all the gemstones that you see just going around the entire
In the
bezel.
blue, which is a nice touch. You know, it really calls your attention out to the gemstones, which there's such a point of pride when you've got genuine gemstones versus crystals that look like gemstones.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean,
And there's a lot of heritage.
Genuine gemstones, 3.2 carats, as I mentioned before. But then when we're looking at the black spinel, again, 40, you have
over
or excuse
4
me,
points,
tw-
or
yeah,
4
over 4
carats.
points. Yeah, so it's a little bit more of a dense gemstone.
Yeah, gemstones weigh differently depending on what they are. So some are lighter, even though they could be the exact same size. So that's the difference. Everybody gets the same number of gemstones, same size, no matter whether you're picking up the spinel or the neon apatite. Up to a 7.5-inch wrist, this will accommodate. And of course, you can take links out, ladies, if you have a really tiny wrist. A jeweler could do that. We also have a kit. I believe we still have some of those.
Oh, yes,
the
we had some
toolkit.
last week. That's
yeah,
right.
I think we still have some in stock. So if you want to pick that up, especially if you own a lot of watches and you find yourself needing to take links out, or sometimes maybe if you're a guy, adding links back in. You know, us guys, we need them added in. You ladies, get them taken out. So here's the thing. Get that kit. You can get that on Value Pay as well, and you can have it all arrive at the same time.
And with the black spinel, you have that look of black diamonds.
And I like the red Roman numerals.
Yeah, you have that flame red for the Roman numerals, for the trim work, and then also even just going around that date indicator at that 3 o'clock position. So we have about a minute to go on this watch here, on both of these watches, and what you get is, I mean, it's gemstones, and we did gemstones back in 2012, and we actually hit it pretty hard. Because women wanted to see all these different gemstones. We've sort of backed off from it a little bit, but every now and then you'll see a couple fine offerings, such as this, where we have the gemstones out there. Because women, they love their gemstones in their rings, their earrings, in their necklaces, bracelets, rings, all that.
Having worked with a lot of jewelry, I will tell you for the caratage and the black spinel, or it's almost like you're getting the timepiece as a bonus. Because if you were going to have it just put
like
in
a bag of stones?
sterling silver, yeah, if you bought a parcel of stones, you'd probably spend close to this. If you had to put a sterling silver ring, that would be a lot of caratage on a single ring, but spread around the watch very tastefully. It's like you're getting the timepiece as a bonus. But automatic, really quickly, explain for people who are used to just quartz battery operated.
Good question, Brian. And that's what you noticed before. And when you receive this watch, or she does, it's not broken. There's not a dead battery. Just the general movements of your wrist will keep the watch wound up. And you can also wind up the watch at what we call position 1. If you unscrew the crown clockwise, it pops out, and this is position 1. At position 2, you can actually adjust the date just like you can on a quartz. And position 3, then you can adjust the time quite easily. You push everything back in, push and turn clockwise, locks down that crown for you. You are set to go. I think people sometimes think that mechanical automatics are difficult to operate and own, and they're simply not.
No. But really great choices they made in this, in putting this timepiece together. 639-339, 6 value pays of $46.67. And we've also got the Invicta Men's Grand Loop, a quartz bracelet with 2 extra straps. That's included at 53% off. We're not going to have a time for that, but to present it live, but you can definitely go check it out. We got really great photography and really great write-ups on everything. So check that out if you're looking for a lupa, especially with that completely black case. And 2 additional straps. Nice.
Yeah, I like that too. So you have a
53% off.
bracelet and also a 2-strap version. And just to keep along with that theme, and there you go, you can see it online.
Yeah.
But just to keep along with that theme, BK,
Yeah.
we have another bracelet option. However, you have 4 different straps. And this is
So
actually
5 looks.
5 totally different looks. And this is the first time, and a few collectors out there who are tuned in right now, if you can correct me on this, go right ahead. But I don't know if I've ever seen, which you'll see what's coming up right now, an S1 Rally that is in a titanium build. I think all the S1 Rallies, to my recollection, have been with stainless steel. So it's a big watch. I mean, we're talking about a very, very large watch, 56 millimeters. And we do have an automatic on the inside. It's the same automatic movement that we just had with that watch. It's geared more for the women. It's at NH35A, but all in titanium. And I want you to just hold up this watch once and just, I mean, it's not as heavy as you expect.
And I can imagine there's a lot of people that are looking for a bigger case design that maybe isn't going to weigh as much as
Correct.
some of the other timepieces that get into the 50+ millimeter size.
Well, that's it. And
Some of them can be really heavy.
if you want a bigger look, but you don't want the weight associated with it, this is that watch. And remember, you not only have the titanium bracelet, and look at how the bracelet's like armor. It just goes, the bottom of each link goes over the top of the link below it. We've placed in then also, which is really cool, is a carbon fiber dial. And
Sweet.
carbon fiber you'll find in exotic sports cars, military aircraft, even I do work in high performance boating industry. They're doing full carbon fiber builds of boats now because it's so durable and also so lightweight. But it also, as you can see there, it looks really, really cool too.
Yeah. So here are the other straps that are coming, and I mean, talk about as custom gets for this timepiece. You're getting the navy, the white, the black, and the red. What a fun conversation piece among your friends that admire your watches. I mean, to be able to show up with any of these on, I mean, and then we've got a video that Ryan put together.
We'll show you
how
this
to
little
swap them
video.
out.
Yeah, so it actually comes with an extra set of screws and also the screwdriver. And
Well, you're
so,
fast.
Yeah, I had a little extra coffee that day.
I would think.
You should have seen me just running around the studio.
Like 5 Red Bulls or what?
It's something like that, and then I washed it down with a little bit of extra coffee
Oh my
and,
gosh.
and a
Can
big,
we run that backwards?
big monster drink on top of that.
And then a double shot.
So I don't recommend it. Yeah, speaking of that, this is years ago. When we would do the overnight shows and
Yeah.
everything, and just I used to drink the monster, the main one with the little green and the black can.
Right.
And I was just so tired because we had like all these shows. I'm like, okay, I got to rally, and I pounded one monster, and I pounded a second.
You were up for like forever?
Weeks. Yeah, it was just
twitching a little bit?
I think I was. I was, I was pretty much what you just saw in that video. But
So 5 looks.
5 looks different look for each weekday of the week.
Yeah. And they look vastly different.
Well, that's it.
That's the thing. It's the red, vastly different, as you can imagine. If we just, here, let's just go ahead and just drop
give you a
this
quick
in there.
look.
You can see, vastly different. You got your white. If you're gonna go skiing, how cool is that? Summer, how cool is that?
There's a standard go-to
Yep.
black for you in addition. So what it is, it carries over from a lot of the other S1 rallies, is that we do, it carries over to the case. So, this whole, when everything comes off, this top component, everything comes off for you, so.
So, in the world of watches, how desirable is a watch that has something that is so out there in a design that,
Well, that's it.
you know what I mean? That like we'll take a tool to take it off. I mean, we love building things, don't we?
And that's what
we
you'll
love
find
taking
within-
things apart. We love building things.
That's what you'll find with Invicta is you'll just find we're always just designing. We're always creating new things. And let me tell you, during the course of this next weekend, starting at 9 o'clock Eastern tomorrow on Evine, AL's going to be here.
Nice.
Justin, me, Jill's going to be here too. You're just going to see some
Jill
new designs
too.
out
Oh,
there.
that's
Jill's
awesome.
going to be here also. So it's just going to be a variety. And actually, we're doing a couple takeover shows tomorrow night too, starting at
Good.
11 p.m.
Those are
Eastern.
fun.
Yeah, I'll be
you guys
AL
do a
and
great
me.
job.
Thank you.
Is it against the law?
Is what against the law?
What I'm doing right
Oh, not
here?
at all. Not at all.
See, I think that would be awesome.
Well, see, yeah,
I would
there's-
split these up.
Well, that's
I would
the
do like
Minnetonka colors.
I would do like the red with the black,
Yep. If you
and I
want,
would do the navy and the white.
this would be my high
How
school
cool
color.
would that be?
If you take off the black, this is my high school colors right here.
We're not doing your high school color.
There.
We're not doing your high school color. Not tonight.
So was this your color?
No, mine would have been all navy.
Okay.
But
well,
I like the
then you
navy
could
and
do
the white.
that.
Or, actually, the colors were navy and white. So there you go.
Okay.
Billikens. The mighty, mighty Billikens. St. Louis U High.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Gotcha.
That's all I got. All right. It's interesting to read the newsletters, though. oh my gosh, some of the people that I sat next to in school, what they're doing in life, I'm like, holy smokes.
It's a different
My
world than it
goodness,
was
It's just a little intimidating.
a few years ago back when we were in college. Right?
And I was a B student. I thought I was, up there.
Well, now, you know what?
But
Actually,
I went to a
have
school that was all A's. So me having a B was kind of like almost hanging out with the kids that would normally get C's.
my cousin's son graduated out in California, high
Okay.
school, and he graduated over a 4.0.
Yeah, see,
And-
that was my brother.
And there was one other student. They both tied for the same GPA, the exact GPA, like to the thousandth. They measured it out that far. However, my cousin's son, because he didn't take like the other person took like 3 additional credits, and so they gave the valedictorian to not him. So
What's that kid's name?
I don't know what
He's 40 now. He's long forgotten about it, but we're stewing over it. All right, now we've got a chance for everybody to play. Like,
Yes.
this should completely sell out at some point, like in the next couple of hours. I'd be surprised if it didn't. It's the Slim, and it's quartz, so it's easy, but it's a pop of color. This is for everybody out there. One, if this is your first Invicta watch, bravo to you. Grab the black. For everybody else who's been collecting Invictas, then, oh, black is now gone? Okay. How about everybody who already has some Invicta watches? Grab a color you don't already have.
Well, that's it. We were talking for the show under $40,
Grab
you
a
guys.
color you don't have.
You're getting into a watch. You get into a watch. It's a 3-year warranty right off the get-go for this. This watch can be worn by the men, by the women, but this, I think, is your opportunity to stock up. Holiday season is going to be coming here soon enough. Why not give, even to maybe just because gift to that high schooler that
The
mowed your
college
lawn
student,
or the college student.
we
anything.
miss you.
Yeah.
Send them a
Hey,
watch.
hey, we're
They're going to
thinking
need
of
it
you.
anyway.
Exactly. And what you have is, I mean, this is really, really simple time. Hour, minute hand, there's not even a second hand on the inside of this
So it's
timepiece.
uncomplicated.
Exactly.
It's not a
I mean, all you do
chronograph.
is you pull up the crown, one little click, and then you just adjust the time. It's very, very easy. And with the wrist size, it'll fit all the way up to, I believe, it's right around that 8.5-inch mark. So, and I think this can easily be worn by women because
I'm
even
gonna
though
throw
it's
this one
48
on.
millimeters, it's a little bit larger. However, the profile is only 10 millimeters
this,
thin, and that's
actually.
under 1/2 of an inch. And look at the strap again.
Yeah.
Custom strap.
And I like
put
the
on the
mix
red.
of colors. I thought you would have grabbed the yellow with the black dial because you can't get any more Invicta than that. But look at this. I like the luggage leather.
Yes.
With the red dial and the black bezel.
Yeah, and you have that non-contrast stitching, which is just the same color, and you get in that pop of color. I have on. I think we're ordering
great.
We're ordering by the strap color. So if you want the red dial, you order brown for the brown strap. We have the brown, the yellow, and the red that still remain. Black is out of here.
Out of here. Gone. So the value pays. What are they? They're interest free. Right. And they also are $6.67. So check out the gift giving idea that Invicta Ryan's giving you. 642-360. Leather strap. I mean, this is some nice detailing. You know, you've got
Well, and we source our leather out of Italy, Brian.
lot of
and so we have a
great,
high-grade leather.
sport trapunto detailing right there.
And we could have gone just with the plain strap, but you know what? We wanted to add in that little stitching, just that little extra. The bezel on this watch too, even though it's very narrow, will rotate, so you can use that as a timing device if you need to, which is actually quite simple. But yeah, just a fantastic look, and again, fits a multitude of wrist sizes, all the way up to about 8 3/4 of an inch.
And if you're buying this for yourself, or you're buying this for a gift, or you're sending it to your son, you're sending it to your daughter, in college, or maybe, you just want to congratulate them for something, or just like you said, for no reason at all other than let them know that you're thinking about them. You're not buying them a $39.99 watch. What you're buying them is a $101 watch that happens to be tonight 60% off.
So this is, definitely the item of the show that if you want to just
This is
start
great with
getting a
jeans.
couple different watches, get multiples.
Red looks good with what you're wearing.
So I just have on a
Yellow.
pair of dark blue jeans, just like a gray V-neck. Pop of color, that red definitely shows out on the wrist.
Do you have a watch with a yellow strap? I'm sure you have one with the yellow dial or two.
You know what? That's a good question. I don't believe I do.
Throw it on.
There you go. Yeah.
Throw it on.
Oh.
Here,
Here you go. Okay, I'll put it on.
trade you.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, see, I think the red looks great. You're wearing black leather jacket. But I really like the brown with the luggage color brown with the black bezel and the red dial.
There we go.
So there
Pop
you
a
go.
color. There you go.
Hey, why not?
Looks good.
Thank you very much for joining us. And again, if you haven't
Yeah.
gotten your tickets for the cruise, 75% sold out. If you've never been on a cruise, don't let anybody go and say, especially those who haven't been on a cruise. I always find people who've never been on a cruise have a lot to say about what's not fun about a cruise. And I'm
Right.
like, you've
Cruises-
never been, so,
Yeah.
but I just know I couldn't be held captive
it's so
on
funny,
a ship. I'm like, there's so much going on. So much fun stuff.
I've been a captain for 23 years here in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
I've done probably about, I don't know, 1,600 cruises or so. And I hadn't gone on my first big cruise until last year in October. My girlfriend and I went for a 8-day cruise actually. And then after that, I went on the Invicta cruise. There's so much fun. You guys really have to go. Okay, so we're gonna end the show with a little sneak peek of what's coming up tomorrow night. There are actually 2 additional colors, but it's a new Sabaqua Noma 5. This will be launching at 9 p.m. tomorrow, and that will be with Allison and AL. Then Justin will be on with Allison for an hour at 10 p.m. And then I have a launch of, if you've seen that Magnum, AL and I are doing a show together at 11 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. Check out my Instagram page, Invicta
Okay.
Ryan. You'll find out all the information, but we're having a 24-hour event. 6 top values during the course of that 24 hours.
I like what I see on the inner ring
Yes.
by the hour markers.
Yeah, that's
What is
actually
that?
represents the oxygen hose when you go diving. And because this is part of that Sabaqua and it is a dive watch, we just have those elements that are a part of it
Nice.
that really go into that whole diving thing.
You guys are always thinking of new detail. But,
Yeah.
that's what it's all about. All right, 9 Eastern tomorrow. AL's going to be there. And again, check out the entire Invicta collection on evine.com. And here's just a little bit of what went down last year. Looks like people are having a pretty good time.
Oh, she looks happy. Yep, and we'll be broadcasting from the ship. You'll be able to watch us if you want to find out where we are broadcasting. It's great. Oh, that thing, I MC that. we had a watch in one
Was it a
dive case.
contest?
Yes, we had one
Okay.
watch in a dive case. And
pool games
and the
are always a
Oh my
blast.
gosh, it was. And the thing is, somebody actually went early.
Okay.
And I said, nope, everybody back out. I called them all back out, and we had all the dive cases floating in the pool, and they
Fair is fair.
all jumped in again.
If you don't want to get wet, just watch from one of the balconies
It's
above.
probably better just to watch.
Plenty of room to watch. And who knows, you might meet somebody fun. So thanks for watching with us.
We appreciate it.
I'll see you during the week on the regular channel, but have a great weekend and check out Evine After Dark.